Good morning, I'm Chief Greg Flynn of the West Bloomfield Fire Department, and we are setting up right now for the 2017 West Bloomfield Fire Open House. As we get things going here, lots of stuff to see. We're starting at noon today, noon to 3. Parking over at the high school just down the street with a shuttle running with West Bloomfield and Parks and Recreation. So we're going to take a little walk around and see who we bump into and some of the things that we have going on. Right out of the chute, who did we come across here? Our very own Chief of Police, Chief Mike Patton. Chief, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Yeah. So always pleased to partner with the West Bloomfield Police Department, and our message always to the community is safety.
Of course.
And so it's good to have you here.
Well, that's right. Well, look, we know this already. We enjoy a great partnership with the community in all things related to public safety, police, and fire. And I don't think there's anything that we don't partner in towards that effort. So it's a pleasure to be here today and be supportive of your open house. We encourage everyone to come out and enjoy not only the information, but the fun.
Yeah. All right. Thanks again, Chief. We'll see you around. Okay. Let's go see what else there is here. Couple opportunities to take pictures and have some fun, create some real memories. We have many families that come back year after year and take pictures here and look at how the kids have grown, all with that theme of fire safety. This year's theme in particular is going to be knowing two ways out of the structure. If your house was to catch on fire and your first exit plan is blocked, very important to have the second exit plan set up to get out and get to your meeting place. Right over here you can see all of our ladder testing equipment that's out on display. This is to assure safety on the fire ground of our firefighters. These ladders take abuse not only from the weight that gets put on them with the equipment and the firefighters, but also the heat from structure fires. So we test those on a very regular basis to make sure we're keeping our staff safe. The hose lines over here are going to be charged up and ready to go so that kids are going to be able to actually work the fire hose and knock down the flames on our little firehouses. You can see a cooking demo fire that's going on, and that's going to go. The demos are going to run a couple times throughout the day, and there we're going to look at a cooking fire and a grease fire and what happens when that can get out of control. As we move over here, you'll see a car set up, and just so happens we have Captain Mike Shimsky of the West Bloomfield Fire Department plan today for what you've got going on with this demo.
The demo over here is going to be an extrication drill. We're going to show the folks here just what goes into that, from scene safety to stabilizing the vehicle to taking doors off because of crumple zones and things like that usually. So we're going to use our power equipment to forcibly remove the doors. Second evolution, we're going to cut the roof right off the vehicle. And then we'll show them how we take glass, how we protect people, and just really some of the things that go into getting people that are trapped in the vehicle out of the vehicle.
Great, so your demo is looking to go off about 1 o'clock?
2 or 2:15 or so. We'll repeat, and we'll do that second part, which would be the roof.
Fantastic. A beautiful day. It's really shaping up. Clear skies out here. I don't think we're going to have any interruption in the open house today, so if you have some time, we'd love to see you out here. Again, starting at noon today, first demos starting at 1 o'clock, repeating those demos about 2 o'clock, and parking is over at the high school. And I just saw one of our, Cap, thank you so much. I see behind you here one of the open house favorites that we can see already making new friends, K-9 Officer Jasper, along with his handler, Officer Jim Geary. Jim, thanks so much for coming out.
Well, thanks
Good
for
to
having
see
us.
you.
Absolutely.
And why don't you introduce us to your partner?
This is K-9 Jasper. He's a 5-year-old German Shepherd, trained in narcotics and patrol work.
Great. And so Jasper's going to be out here with you a little bit. Are the kids going to be able to visit with Jasper a little bit?
Sure, absolutely.
Sure. So, and Jasper has been with the department for how long now?
5 years.
5 years.
Got him at 8 weeks old. He just turned 5 in June. So.
Well, good. Well, as always, as we talked about our partnership with the police department with Chief Patton, I think Officer Geary and K-9 Officer Jasper here just reinforced that theme today, a theme of knowing two ways out, but also our partnership of public safety here in West Bloomfield.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chief. Appreciate
All right.
it. Yep.
Let's take a walk through. We've brought some other folks from the community in, and setting this whole program up goes through the Fire Marshal's Division. Have Fire Marshal Byron Turnquist here. Byron, can you talk a little bit about what we try to do when we bring in some of our community partners, and we're going to walk through here and see some of them, but what are you trying to achieve with these community partners?
Well, every year we work very closely with our business partners throughout the community, and businesses that have or sell items that pertain to fire prevention, fire safety. We allow them to come into the open house and participate to help us push the message of safety.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting when I was talking with the deputy fire marshal about access to fire extinguishers and CO alarms and smoke detectors, that we really have one key spot here in the township with a township mailer, right, to get that.
Yeah, that's correct. There's an Ace Hardware on Walnut Lake and Inkster that has all of those items: carbon monoxide alarms, smoke alarms, fire extinguishers, escape ladders, all of those important things to have in every home.
So they're going to be here today. We have, let's actually walk this way. We have a new vendor this year, Lint Lifter.
Lint Lifter. Lint Lifter is a company that will come out. They work with apartment buildings, office or larger buildings, as well as residential properties, and they provide a service that will come out and clean the dryer lint out of your vents. Here's Lint Lifter right here.
Guys, get a quick second. We're Facebook Live right now. We just wanted to talk. Why don't you come on up here with us? A little bit about Lint Lifter and what we're trying to achieve through the services that you provide.
Okay, well, we're Lint Lifter. We're fire prevention. We clean dryers, air ducts, and vents. Basically, any condos, apartments, homes, and we try to help you guys out. We don't want you to have to come to a call over a dryer.
Sure. Our big thing is prevention. That's the first thing we want to do within the community, is do our risk reduction and prevent that fire from ever happening. So they can stop by today, get some information, and even if they need to, book some of those services if they want to. They can schedule that out today.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much for coming out. We appreciate you guys being here.
Day.
All right. The Alana Foundation is... The Alana Foundation has been with the West Bloomfield Fire Open House now. I think we've got to be going on at least 5 years.
I think this is the 5th year,
yeah. And so let's talk a little bit about, first of all, how the foundation came to be.
The foundation is called Alana's Foundation. It's in memory of my daughter, Alana, who in 2003, she died from the complications from the flu. She was 5 years old at the time. So after she died, I was ignorant to the fact that you could die from the flu when it happened. And so I wanted to educate more people about how dangerous the flu was and how important it was to get vaccinated. Alana was not vaccinated because at the time she was not, the CDC recommendation she didn't fall within the guidelines. So we started the foundation. We started slowly by educating people. We did a few clinics at our church and about the school that she was at, and little by little the demand kind of grew. And one of the things we found when we were doing the clinics were people weren't getting their children vaccinated, or they're getting half their family, and the reason was because of the cost. So I said to myself, we have to do something about that. And so we became an official 501c3, so we could raise money and we could fund vaccines for those who can't afford it, uninsured, underinsured population.
So what are we going to do here today? Can people come here today and get a vaccine?
Absolutely, absolutely. We partner with the Visiting Nurses Association, so they're here administering shots. You can bring your whole family here. If you have insurance, they build an insurance company. If they don't accept it for some reason, the foundation's here. That's why we're here to subsidize those shots. So bring your family down, protect yourselves, protect the community.
We love it. Yeah. We love it. We love the good work that you're doing. Noon to 3 today. Come down. Another added value of attending the open house is if you're looking for that flu shot, we can get it done here today.
Yep.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
So Jewish Senior Life is here. Again, a strong community partner within the community. Henry Ford Health Systems here today. Lots of handouts from the hospital. And again, when we talk about fire prevention and wellness, we can't help but bring Jewish Senior Life and the hospital into that fold, because we together as a community make it a better place. So big thank yous to Jewish Senior Life and the Henry Ford Health System, West Bloomfield. Now, when I think of fun in West Bloomfield, I can't help but think of West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation, who is here to, they brought a beaver with them, which is always a fun thing to bring to the fire open house. So they're going to be here and again talk about all of the options you have in West Bloomfield for parks and recreation here right in the township. So we're happy you guys are here. Thanks for coming. Right here is the three ladies that make the West Bloomfield Fire Department work. These are the fire clerks that make it all happen. So Mary Kay, Amy, and Julie, this is where most of the kids are going to start because they're going to pick up their passports here. Is that right, ladies? So the passport is going to be a small piece of paper that's going to have an outline where the kids need to go, and they're going to achieve some signatures on the passport, and then at the very end of that, they're going to come right back here, and they're going to get something. What are they going to get, Amy?
They're going to get a helmet and they're going to get a bag.
They're going to get a bag. So inside the bag, there's going to be a battery for your smoke alarm at home, some junior fire bench, a eraser, and looks like a pencil sharpener we've got going on there too. Look at that. All right. So, okay, so get here early, get your passport, and we'll cycle through. So it looks like Sparky just made an entry into the open house. So Sparky will be around for photos. Bill Bertakis is here, and you can get a photo with your family with a nice no two ways out background. Again, keeping with that theme of knowing two ways out of your house. If your first exit is blocked, move to that second exit. Now this is the side of the event where a lot of people get pretty excited because this is where all the fire trucks are. This first truck that you see over here is our hazardous materials truck. The hazardous materials truck is part of a special response team partnering throughout the town, or throughout the county with other fire departments to utilize this resource. As we kind of pan to the cameras right, we can see our technical rescue trailer, our rescue boat, and then finally our tower that we're gonna see if we can actually get up in that and give you a nice aerial shot of everything that's here. Another big crowd pleaser for the event is our fire trailer, and this is our smokehouse that teaches kids when they're inside of their house. It's set up and simulates the inside of a home, a bedroom, and it will start to actually fill with smoke. And after a few minutes of instruction, the kids are actually going to find their escape plan. They're going to go out the back and climb down the rescue ladder and make it to safety. So we really want to practice those skills so that the kids know just what they're doing. Is this door unlocked back here? Also some things with the fire extinguishers, and the kids will get to use these fire extinguishers and shoot at the targets. Again, just getting them used to aiming a fire extinguisher and putting the fire out. We're going to walk over here and take a, you know what we almost missed is our obstacle course here. What we call a physical ability training, and they have to move some things, and we've got our little simulated folks to rescue that the kids are going to be able to do a drag. They're going to be able to do a hose carry, simulating a bundle of hose like the firefighters would carry, and then they're going to be able to use a sledgehammer to move a 4x4 block of wood, just like a firefighter would, using an axe or some kind of forcible entry tool. So that's going to be set up for kids to go through as well. So one of the resources in the township is our tower. Our tower truck goes 100 feet vertically in the air and can rotate 360 degrees around, and has two big master streams that go right up that are piped up that tower, and can distribute water offensively or defensively against the fire. So we're going to see if we can hop a ride and get up and take a look at all of this from about 100 feet up in the air. So on board already is Captain Mark Lowry. Captain Lowry's our training captain. We're going to join you here, Cap.
All right, come on in.
Andy's been with us.
Oh, all right, come on in. We're all coming in.
We're all coming in.
Plenty of room.
So Captain Brody's down there at the controls. So we're heading 100 feet up into the air to give you a good look of everything from up in the sky here. right over there. A short walk, and you can see some people are already starting to arrive. We put some red parking signs out down so you'll know right where to go. Also, there is a shuttle from West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation. So if you just wait there, the shuttle will cycle through every few minutes and bring you right over to the event. So from up top, there's the shuttle coming, making its first drop off, and we'll circle around. We just really want. They make that turn into the parking lot here, and it gets into a little bit of a confusing situation. So all the way down to the high school for a safe spot to park. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you. We're gonna be here all day. The firefighters from West Bloomfield, come see us. We'd love to spend a little time with you. Again, reinforcing our theme of 2 ways out this year. Get some of the information, visit with our community partners. 12 to 3 today. We hope to see you there. I'm Greg Flynn, the West Bloomfield Fire Chief. We look forward to seeing you today.
Good.